So on the start now, we have a heat of the Britannia Challenge Cup. We have Royal Chester Rowing Club on the Berkshire Station and Thames Rowing Club on the Buckinghamshire Station. So this is the first round of this event today. It kicks off today, so the first time for these crews down the course. So as they're coming towards Fawley, there's still pretty close to two crews here. You can see the umpires launch, separating them in the middle of the river. Yeah,
Coxfords always seem to give really competitive close racing. And here you got a crew from Chester, from Royal Chester, coming down in Thames, down on the Tideway in London, who won this event last year. The Cox were the winning crew last year. And like you said, it's the first time the Coxfords have raced at this regatta. Straight away, we've got a humdinger.
And that's it, with the kind of Coxford being such a slow boat. If you are not too far down or behind, is there a big change in speed to kind of catch someone, or does it stay set when you're kind of racing this particular boat?
I think the Coxford is pretty hard to change speed. I think like we call it the river taxi, don't we? You've just got to be belligerent with your power, and really pulling with your upper body is a really important part. And you generally see the guys who end up in these Coxfords, they're muscular guys. They're the stronger physically. They might be as dynamic as some of the other crews. They are really physically strong.
And just looking at that shot there, obviously you've got the Thames Cox being really tucked down into the hole there, and the Royal Chester one slightly up. Is that something as a coach you look at, or?
Yeah, I guess it depends if he's tall or big. Maybe he's too tall and he can't get down any further than that. Again, they're quite close. I mean, Royal Chester are quite close over this side. On top of your screen, they're a bit too far into the middle, but not interfering with each other. And Thames really seem to have put a big effort in here to try and move out. They've put their stroke rate up, trying to get some distance on the Royal Chester crew.
And this is still close here. There's half a length in it, you know.
And that's psychologically, that's quite damaging, can't it, if you can do a push that hard, if you can keep going afterwards and not pay a price for it physically.
And that's the thing about Henley, is that if you start towing people along, they grow in confidence, and their belief starts to grow, and then they think they can overhaul you, and that's when it becomes really dangerous coming to those enclosures.
Yeah, exactly. And it's that being brave, is that you go off, maybe do too much work in the middle to get that advantage. You just need to be tough and just hold on to it and just wait. I mean, the whole thing is, they just have to break before you, don't they?
Yeah.
That's what it is. You have to put the pressure so they roll over first.
That moment of doubt steps in.
Yeah, exactly. And here, great view of the crews here coming down. It looks like so much space, doesn't it, from up here?
It always does, yeah. From the outside, it looks like there's loads of space. But as you said, once you're in or on the track, it always feels very, very tight.
It does. Yeah, no, the umpire's not had to do any work on this race. It all seems to be moving quite fairly. And this is the part where the athletes really have to dig in now. This is where it really is going to start stinging. And Royal Chester, that big effort from Thames did some damage, but Royal Chester haven't let it go, have they?
Nothing's changed there. They put that big effort in it. They seem to have held it. And it's whether now they're actually going to use their kind of move coming into the stewards' enclosure as they start to hear the people cheering and shouting.
And it's funny, isn't it? Sometimes you have crews where your base speed is the same as the opposition, but one crew has an ability to generate a bit of pace once or twice down the course, and that's enough. And sometimes people are just quicker.
And what, as a coach, what do you prefer to work with? It's someone that can keep a higher boat pace in the middle and burn people out, or do you like the kind of dash for cash at the end where they sprint? And
no, I think just having a really high sustained pace is, because you can train for that properly. You can do the right volume of work, and they can row the right kind of way. It's much better just to have an even speed.
You don't leave it to chance, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And also it's more efficient in terms of racing. If you're doing lots of changes in boat speed, it takes a lot of work to generate that speed. And you do pay a price. You go slower after a push, always. People think, oh, it's great, but actually after a push, you will lose boat speed to come back down.
So you can see Royal Chester have started to go through the gears as they try and move it up. Thames have responded really well there, holding them to that half a length.
Yeah, they've done a really good job there. Let's just see if Royal Chester have got a turn of pace to come back.
So great race to kick off the morning as well. The fourth race of the day, the heat of the Britannia Challenge Cup.
Maybe the experience of the Cox here at Thames Rowing Club has made a difference.
was a win for Thames Rowing Club against Royal Chester Rowing Club in the heat of the Britannia Challenge Cup. A tough race for the first thing on Thursday morning, but a very competitive event.